Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Factorio. So as you can see, I have pushed the wall out quite far. I have reorganised all of the gun turrets, and there's the ammo belt running around, not to the full extent of the wall. And I finally actually finished off the section here. There was kind of lacking a little bit. There was actually a gap, so there's a few more turrets now than we had before. Get rid of that rock. So I need to bring... The whole point of this was to bring my fluids down this way. I've got plenty of pipe on me. So, I need to bring... We're going to need, at one point or another, quite a lot of everything. So, we're actually going to put a couple of these down, I think is the plan. Unfortunately, there's not the same system that you can do with, like, electric poles, where you can just run along. You do have to do this all manually. So, this might take us a little while. Attacks have been increasing. I don't know if it's a factor of how much more, how much bigger the factory's getting, or we're putting up pollution, or we're just pushing the wall of that a little bit further. But I have noticed an uptick in attacks, so we might need to go on another bit of a joyride around the countryside just to murder everything that's not human. Right, where's the pipe coming down? Pipe's coming down over there, so we've still got a little bit of way to go. I almost wish there was a technology that would allow you to extend how far your underground pipe and stuff would go. There are a few mods to change it around, but I don't want to, I don't want to use mods that give you stuff for free like that. There are, oop, no, I've gone too far. There are balance reasons why you can't just have unlimited underground pipes, so I'm a bit leery of mods that just change stuff like that, as they wish. Okay, we are probably going to want to pump on this at some point. Can I make a pump? I don't have any electric engine units, and I don't have any engines on me at all. I think for now that'll work again. Let's get back on our path so we move slightly faster. In fact, we can just run along the belt. That would be nice and quick for us. We are using up a lot of steel. We probably need to increase steel sooner rather than later. But we now have our petroleum all the way down here, which is nice. We've got some chemical factories ready to go. And that is actually a little bit closer than I intended, but whatever goes on there will be something that we only want one of. Probably plastic or something else we make around here. So we're going to end up with... my plan is to have, a bunch of pumped fluids coming down here. There's another attack coming in over there. So how many solar panels? Solar panel box is filled up. I did put a limit on it of 150. So can I make... Do I have the technology? We've got accumulators. Can't make them yet. What was I actually looking for? What was I looking for? Substation. So we do, yeah, that's something we're going to need advanced science for, but as we have seen a few power spikes, let's grab some of these and we'll start laying them out. We can do a quick layout just around these, really. Let's replace that, if you'll let me, with that. Okay, and I'm just going to start running, I think, let's see, go from the bottom and work our way up. If I just... Yeah, I think that's the best we can do on this kind of layout. There we go, that'll give us a decent chunk more power during the day. I can probably double this up. Now I don't want to double up too much, I want to be able to run between the two. Or at least I want to be able to run around it, I suppose. That one's... You're not in the right place. I could see that. I spotted that. No one had to tell me. This is all slightly off, isn't it? What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong. There we go. We've still got a bunch of these, so we might as well put them all down. Until we get accumulators, this isn't going to help during the nights, but it'll help for at least half the time. Yeah, they're not actually... Oh, no. Sun must be coming up, because they are slowly producing more. You can actually use them kind of like a clock. That should forestall any severe problems with power right now. Put the rest of those back in there so we don't use up all of our steel making that stuff. And yes, alright, so we've got our petroleum coming in here. We are going to need to put some pumps on that, but right now, let's get some chemical plants making some sulfur, shall we? You're going to need water. Oh god. Hang on, let me put this down. I think this needs water. Where is the nearest water? You're going to be making sulfur, which means we need water. Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Well, why don't I use one of these to bring in water? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would make all the sense. So what we're going to end up with is one line coming up of that and one coming up like that. And that will then output over here, and we can run a bunch of these up here. We probably want 3 or 4, I think, for sulfur. Tell you what, let's actually do this properly, shall we? There we go, everything's got power. You're all running. And we can put power on this side for you guys. So you're going to output sulfur directly. Right, I might as well get my pipework set up now, so I at least remember. Nope. No, I've always got to leave that gap. I always forget the blimming gap, don't I? Every time I do oil, I forget that gap, because otherwise the pipes will connect, and there's no way to stop them connecting, which is just kind of annoying. We'll rejig that so it's a bit neater, shall we? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that should work out pretty nicely. Probably be too much sulfur for what we need. I wonder if I can just... I mean, could I... Is there a way to put it there? If I'm making sulfuric acid, I can't just deliver it straight into it, can I? Or can I? That would work. It would actually just drop the sulfur off there and put it straight into there. What's the ratio? How much sulfur do you need? 5 sulfur, and you're going to be producing 2 sulfur. So no, we don't want to do it that way right now. But I think that should work. I'm much happier, you know, moving the liquids rather than just bussing sulfur across the entire length of the map. The only thing is we're going to need to have a pipe of water, which I don't see a problem with, really. So where's the nearest water? Water is back up this way. I am going to need a pump. Not that kind of pump. I'm going to need that kind of pump. And in fact there's a very small lake of water here, which is perfect for my needs. We're not using it for anything else. I should be able to run some underground pipe through here. I will be quite happy with that. There you go. I needed to be one more over there, really, didn't I? My hubris got the best of me. That belt is going to go away eventually because it doesn't serve any purpose anymore. But I'm going to let the gun turrets use up all the ammo while they can. I'm going to try and keep this, neatly together. Another attack on the bottom there. It's fine, our defences are holding. And Factorio is not really a game about fighting the biters. You do have to fight the biters to, progress further in the game, but right now that's not a massive issue for us. There we go. Okay, we now have water and petroleum, which is everything we need for sulfur. So, let's do this backwards. Pipes go so much further than underground underground belt, which makes this kind of a lot easier in many ways. Okay, now, so that's the petroleum. Now I've got to get the water coming in, which might require some careful manoeuvring around the petroleum pipage. No, that works. Okay, good. I don't know what's going to be in that pipe, but something will eventually be in that pipe. There we go. That's all nicely neatened out. Excellent. So, you should have all your raw ingredients to start making me sulfur. Give you some belt to put it onto. And let's give you some power. Oh. No, something's not right. Ah, there we go, missed a spot. There we go. Okay, that is actually going to make quite a lot of sulfur. So now, we need a few more chemical plants. We can start trying to do sulfuric acid. So we're going to need some iron. We're going to need water, and we're going to need the sulfur. Is it worth... I mean, can I do a 1-to-1 ratio? I'm going to try it. I want to try the 1-to-1 ratio. That's going to get in the way of whatever my inputs are. Hang on. There's got to be a way of doing this. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. You're trying to make that for me. So I still need to get you water kind of around that arrangement. That's not going to work, is it? Nope, that's stupid. I'm being stupid. Ignore... No. Okay, stop doing that. Alright, let's grab some more belt. How are we doing on underground as well? Oh, we actually are running low on all the pipes, so let's grab all of that. And I'll have some of that. Thank you very much. Have you got everything you need? You look like you might be running out of something. You don't have any gears. No, there are gears there. You're just not asking for them, are you? That's fine, I thought there was something else meant to be on that belt. Okay, so sulfur I probably can just turn that around and run it back up this way. Right, so we can run the sulphur in. Just got to get the water in. I can run the water down from here by taking off of this water pipe. We're going to need to increase the power of this, I think. Actually, I can probably just run that straight around if I can tuck it in tight. There we go, that's nice and neat. Or, you know, neat enough for my purposes. Yeah, I realised what I was doing, and I realised there was no point in doing that, so let's just actually run it straight down there. There we go. Okay, so you've got water. I need to get the sulphur into you, and I need to get the iron into you. Now, what would be the best way of doing that? I've got an idea. Because if the sulphur and iron are a 1-to-1 ratio for you guys, let's find out. 1 sulphur, no, it's not. But I think we might be able to manage it. Maybe with a little bit of trickery. I want you a bit further up for what I'm trying to do. So now what I need to do... See, what I'm trying to do is bring in the sulphur and the iron on one line to save space. I'm not sure if it's going to feed it properly, but let's set this up and try it. No harm with trying. If it doesn't work, we'll always try something else. Okay, how does that look? I need you to go somewhere. Yeah, you've already filled up. You're very quick. It's very impressive, but speed is not what we need right now. So we're going to put down some storage chests. Guess I can just run them here, can't I? There's no harm in that. Okay, I'm just going to quickly... I just want to run one pipe out into there so I can see how this is working. Yeah, that's not enough to actually keep up with it. It needs the sulfur faster. Which is a shame. How do I want to do that? Okay, there's got to be a way I could do this. That is faster, but not fast enough. And to be honest, if I'm going to do it that way, why don't I do it this way? Ooh, 5 walls are being damaged. Turrets are engaged with the enemy though. It's up there. That was either a very big attack or the gun turrets are out of ammo. I'm guessing it was just a big attack. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I want to get the iron off this belt quickly. There we go. That should go better now. So if I reconnect that bit of pipe work. It could still be faster. But I think it makes more sense than sharing the two. We definitely don't need this many sulfur factories right now. But we might do later on. So let's tidy this up a bit, shall we? So this can actually start working properly. Okay, we have sulfuric acid being made. Took a little while, but we managed it in the end. So I'm going to take a break here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying this. Do leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you later. Bye.